Hello and welcome back to the snow report from the Meribel Valley. It's the 30th of March, and after the longest and winteriest winter that anyone can remember here, spring has finally sprung in the Meribel Valley. This week has been mild, with some spring showers that have fallen as snow on the upper runs, but as rain sometimes in the resort. The result of this is our snowpack is gradually transforming from wintry snow to more typically spring snow conditions. It's happening later than it normally does. We don't normally get until the end of March before we start to see these sort of spring snow conditions. The snow is basically fine, but it's a bit variable, and it varies with both height and temperature. At the top of the mountain, we've still got good, dry, wintry snow, although occasionally you do find the odd icy patch. As you get down to the mid-stations, the snow is still very good, but a little bit more humid. But when you ski right the way down to the bottom of the runs, it is a little bit slushy and heavy, especially in the afternoons. The snow changes during the course of the day as well. After a cold night, it can be quite hard first thing in the morning, especially on the lower pistes, and it does soften as the sun hits it and the temperature rises. Our snow depths are still excellent, 75 centimetres at the very bottom of the runs and 335 centimetres at the top of the runs. And if you think in old money, that is over 10 foot of snow at the top. That is quite enough snow to see us through until the end of the season, and there's still lots and lots of snow in the resort itself. Just one run has now closed through lack of snow. That is the village run below the main resort down to Les Alous. The pistes have been fairly quiet this week. Although it is UK holiday time, the French don't break up until the 8th of April. So really not too many people on the pistes at the moment. To date, the top lifts have been halted because of very strongly gusting winds, gusting at up to 80 miles per hour on the summits. Now, it's a föhn wind that's blowing today. This is a dry downslope wind. If you see this sort of roll of cloud at the head of the valley above the Mont Vallon, you'll know it is a föhn wind. If this does happen, it's a good idea to stay in your own valley rather than venturing out of it, because if the three valley links stop, then you are stranded outside of your own valley. Now I will leave you with the forecast, which is for more rather mixed weather this week. It's going to stay relatively mild. We're expecting some sunshine, some rain and a little bit of snow as well. That's all from me. See you next week.